Repression. Is this something we teach kids to do? Is this something that's good for you? I mean, if you use the word repression, then it's a bad word, right? There's certain terms that are good and certain terms that are bad, and it depends on the culture. They're not all the same, right? For example, in Chinese, if you want to say consequence of an action, right? I mean, in English, consequences, I guess they could be bad. I don't know that they're always bad, but I mean, there's good consequences, there's bad consequences, right? It's a technically neutral word. It may have a connotation that's more bad, but it's not the same effect for everybody. But in Chinese, there really is good and bad. They just use different words. If it's good consequence, one word. Bad consequence, different word. And I feel like, thinking about kids. So recently, my daughter has been acting out more. That's what I would say. Cries and screams. I think unfortunately she probably learned some from her cousin who she spent a month with. But I don't like it. The question is, should I try to change it? Is it just a phase she goes through? I know she's not comfortable, right? Is it just a phase she goes through you just sort of accept? Or is it something else that I should try to control? Is it going to progress to full-on temper tantrums? Today at the library, she wanted to borrow something, and my mom said no because she didn't bring a library card. And she just started bawling, crying really loud. I know she's tired. But I find that unacceptable. You're in the library, right? She's 2.5 though. What can you expect when they're tired? Well, for me, just because you're tired doesn't mean you could do stuff, right? I mean, depending on what you want to do for a living. Well, let's say you're a doctor, so you get tired and upset. That's going to go well for you. I guess if you could be in a clinic, that might be okay. But if you're in a hospital, there's going to be times when you're tired, upset, hungry because you haven't eaten. Yeah, especially if you're a surgeon. You can't just go off on people. You can't just cry and scream. And so I feel as a kid, I want to teach my daughter to not do that. So maybe it's just a phase she goes through. Hopefully it is. But if not, how do I train her? Right? And that's why I think about this idea of repression, right? Because she has feelings. We all do. What do you do about your feelings? Do you say, oh, they're feelings? Do you say you can control them? Do you say you can't control them? Hungry, grumpy, come together. There's a biological basis. Yeah, I accept that. Does that mean you're allowed to do that? I find that a more difficult question. And then the question of what do you do about it? An even more difficult question. So let's talk about it.